The Ottawa County Board of Commissioners is expected to rescind a policy today that some board members say restricts them from discussing important issues. The move is supported by members of the Ottawa Impact Movement, but not everyone supports the change. 13 on your side's Trevier Gonzalez is at the board meeting, joins us now live. The meeting is still going on in Trevier. Has this issue come up yet for discussion?
Hey Kirk, good afternoon. We are literally in public comment, and right after that, that's the next item that is on deck. There's been a lot of more informational meetings and presentations, but when we talk about this, we're talking about a very particular policy, and it was actually made public via the agenda in the packet and all that information. So when we go to that particular item, we talk about this policy that's been set by a previous board, and when we look into it, it really only states that the board exercises limited power and that they can only entertain resolutions that are within their authority. Now, the move stems from a planning and policy committee meeting that happened last week. Now, the language of this motion going through it says that the policy in question limits the board's ability to speak on important issues, but that was actually met with disgust from Commissioner Roger Bergman. Now, he ended up saying that he was appalled with the verbiage of the motion and saying that it was, quote, another untruth put forward by the board. Now, Bergman also said it was inaccurate to say that they had previously limited themselves when it comes to talking about important issues. Now, there were 20 different public speakers during this morning's public comment. One person ended up supporting the move while another voiced their opposition. Now, if it does get approved, it would then change the conversation as to whether or not commissioners would be able to designate Ottawa County as a Second Amendment sanctuary county. Now, that, to explain, is a designation that allows law enforcement to not act on strict gun laws. Now, this is usually brought on by conservatives and pro-gun activists, though the state of Michigan does not have any red flag laws in place. Now, it should be said that when it comes to this Second Amendment designation, nothing official has been said on that. We're still kind of at square one, and once again, it looks like we're still listening to some public comment at this point. So as we continue to move forward, it looks like if this is approved, it would really only add on to the changes that Ottawa Impact, this newer board, has been bringing on. And so this is something we'll probably find out at least within the next half hour. So until then, we're live here in Ottawa County. Trevier Gonzalez, 13 on your side.